Hello everyone, this is Cool Pro195 back with the next installment of this brand new series that is a courtesy of my good friend DingoCrash. And yes, I figured I'd also bring back this intro like I did in the previous installment, just to pay respect to it, and in a way it's to also keep consistency and also for a smooth transition as well per se. So anyways, and by the way, no, this is not the level we are doing. This is the level we are doing Native Fortress. Anyways, never mind the original game's inconvenient save system. Now that's the intro out of the way, welcome back to DingoCrash Challenge of the Week. This is basically challenge 2 of DingoCrash Challenge of the Week. So for challenge number 2, we play through the level Native Fortress, and as stated on his Discord server, the rules for this challenge are to play through the level Native Fortress, whether it's the original or the remaster, it doesn't really matter, as he's previously stated in this actual update video that is made for the second challenge. The rules for this challenge is to play without using any Aku Aku mask, so you can't collect an Aku Aku mask along the way, and you can only die up to 2 times, so you only have 2 attempts to do this in, and you can only use 2 checkpoints as well. And if you by any chance activate a 3rd checkpoint, either you kill yourself in order to lose a life and continue with the challenge per se, or you forfeit the challenge completely. You have a choice either to kill yourself or you forfeit the challenge. So yeah, if you forfeit, obviously it's an automatic loss, and if you lose a life, you continue with the challenge and you're still in with a chance of winning. So yeah. And last but not least, you can only collect up to 40 Wumpa fruits, which shouldn't be much of a problem. All you gotta do is avoid most of the crates, well, most of the Wumpa fruit and most of the crates that contain Wumpa fruit within them. So honestly, it's really not a hard concept to grasp, but I gotta say, this challenge in comparison to the previous one, in a way it does raise the stakes even more. It's more fun but also more difficult at the same time. Anyways, let's jump into Native Fortress. Funny how the previous challenge we started with basically the level that's at the very beginning of the island, and I just jumped over this crate out of nowhere. Yeah, skip the Aku Aku. And in this challenge, we're playing the level that's right at the end of the island, and yeah, the reason why I say this is in a way more challenging and more fun at the same time is that it raises the stakes even more. Okay, for some reason I hesitated there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm skipping this checkpoint. And yeah, by the way, pick your checkpoints wisely as well. It's more interesting as well because this level in a way is a difficulty spike right there. It's legit the level that kicks off a difficulty spike for the entire game. And while I almost died just then, be really careful. Okay, you can skip this checkpoint, but by chance I happened to break it, so yeah. But by the way, the whole point is to not practice, as he stated. He stated in his update video that you don't practice these challenges. The whole point is to just take them on head on, just as soon as you enter. Gotta be wise about this. Okay, I died once. I was not intending to dive in, but fuck that. For me personally, that was a waste of a life considering how cheap that death was. For whatever reason, I just somehow managed to overshoot that jump, even though that would never usually happen whenever I perform those moves at that exact point in the level. I was legit robbed off my jump just there, and the one time I do this challenge, I encounter this sort of piss take on top of that. Okay, so that's my first life lost. I was not expecting to die there, especially since that was very cheap, but you know. Also, you gotta proceed with caution. And yeah, I've only used 1 checkpoint. Okay, I'm trying to make this manageable. This controller is just, in a way, it has its history of fucking up. On top of that, it just wouldn't be fair in any way, shape or form to lose to those sort of circumstances. So hopefully a decent enough replacement should do the trick. Yeah, I'm skipping this checkpoint. And that was really close, I nearly fell off that ledge. I know I could take that path, but that contains Wumpa fruits, so it's helpful to avoid as much Wumpa fruit as possible, so that makes that last rule of a challenge like much easier to complete in. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my time because it's really not worth fucking yourself over for something small. Wow, just like that, easily I could have fucked myself over. Yeah, I could speedrun this if I want, but I really can't be arsed. And that's my checkpoint, and that's my final checkpoint, so now no more checkpoints shall be broken from this point forward. That was close. And yeah, don't try that at home, kids. People do not try this at home if you're not experienced. Just to pull off that trick. By the way, that only works in the PAL version of the game, not in the American version, so yeah. If you're thinking of trying that in the American or the Japanese version, or in Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for that matter, just really don't even bother, because you're just setting yourself up for failure there. Wow, okay, I made it through in one piece. And I died once stupidly, but it doesn't matter. As long as I complete the challenge within the rules, within like the basic parameters, then that's fine. I did better than I thought I would. I did much less. And that's that complete. But yeah, to be fair, like, honestly, I did sort of a bit less than what I was expecting to do, but at the same time, like, given the situation and circumstances into account, especially since, in a way, it's kind of freezing over here, even though it looks hot outside, which is really stupid. Like, climate fuck up much. But hey, the weather is questionable sometimes. Like, can't make up its fucking mind. But anyways, that's challenge number 2 complete for DingoCrash Challenge of the Week. For those of you who want to participate in future challenges, feel free and be sure to join the DingoCrash Discord server. The link for his Discord server will be in the description below in order for you to check out and also chat amongst other people who are within the Discord server, along with those who are also participating with the challenges. And also, feel free and be sure to check out everyone else's recordings on these challenges that have been set by DingoCrash himself, in order to pretty much get a general idea of what you have to do for these challenges. And also, by the way, another thing to mention is that he resets these challenges like every Saturday, so like starting each Saturday a new challenge starts. And this recording actually took place like on Friday, so technically like by this recording tomorrow, like the 3rd challenge will go live. Well, I say go live, but more like be put into effect per se. But anyways, yeah, that's officially the end of this, and that's pretty much all I have to say in terms of the parameters of how these challenges are gonna work, in extension to what DingoCrash himself had explained within his update. And that pretty much concludes this video. See you lot in the 3rd challenge, whenever it may happen during the week. Anyways, for those of you who have enjoyed this video, feel free and be sure to subscribe, like, or rate, however you wanna put it. Drop a comment below to leave constructive feedback if you possibly can, and or share it around with your friends and family, whoever they may be. And see you lot on whatever's up next on my channel. Until then, laters everyone, peace out.